everyone. Thank you for watching. By law, I have to tell you that this is for entertainment purposes only. All videos are property of Psychic Liz Cross, LLC. Thank you.
Back by popular demand, just in time for Halloween, Liz. I thought each week we could focus on leading up to Halloween, a spooky, spooky story. So this is the Haunted Five, the story behind the world's most terrifying doll, and I know how you love doing doll channelings, right? This is called Robert the Doll in Key West, Florida, allegedly a cursed item. I wonder if we could figure out what in the world is going on with this thing. How are you?
Oh, I'm creeped out now. I've seen the face of this doll. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Well, hopefully
Um,
not.
why does it have holes in its face?
I don't know, it looks like cork to me. I don't know what it's made of, but it's weird.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, what would you like to know?
Is it really haunted?
Yes.
How did it get haunted? And what is haunting it?
What is haunted? It's a man. It's a ghost has taken over its body.
Is it always tethered to the doll?
No, somebody knows how to put ghost in a doll or in an object and create like some sort of curse that permanently attaches it to an object. Very dangerous. And that's what they did.
So the entity in the doll is there not of its own volition, but because it got trapped?
Are you trapped? Yeah, it's trapped there. It was cursed and put into the doll.
So
Ugh,
tell us that story. If we could ask the ghost person what happened.
what happened? I don't know who had possession of this doll. I don't know anything about it. But what I do know is somebody knows black magic, somebody knows some sort of curse, spell, and does this on a regular basis. I can't begin to tell you the negative karma they're going to reap because of it.
A little bit.
It's a female. It's a female who's doing that.
Okay. But I want to talk to the entity within the doll, find out what did you do wrong to maybe cross this female, and how long have you been trapped in this ghostly Robert doll?
It's been there for a very long time, since the almost since its inception. Why would you trap spirits into, non-physical or not non-physical, but non-living beings? Not that you want it in a living being for crying out loud, but why would you do that? It's witchcraft. She
Right,
just
but
enjoys doing it.
so you're not able to leave the doll
No, not until somebody comes and reverses it and
or
rescues it.
burns it?
Ooh, what if somebody burned the doll? Would that release you? No, it would be attached to the ash of the doll.
Goodness gracious. So how can
Mm.
it get unstuck?
It has to be freed by someone else who knows how to break the spell, break the curse. And you have to be careful here because if any of you are out there listening, like, oh, I'm just going to go rescue this spirit, this
Good.
poor man
No.
that's trapped in there, you're
Yeah.
going to then absorb the energy of the curse. I would recommend that you do not do that.
Yeah, I'd recommend that too. It doesn't seem like a great thing to do. Does what type of mischief does the individual trapped within the doll do, and why does it do it?
Why do you do it? For attention mainly. It's it's usually a cry for help, but it's obviously been misconstrued as a haunting, which it is a haunting. I'm saying, but it is a haunting. But it was really a cry for help.
In 1904, the doll was given to Key West boy named Robert Eugene Otto.
God.
Was is he in it, Or is it something that happened at the doll factory?
No, it happened after the doll factory. Where was the doll originally from, though?
The Strife Company, a Stife Company, and I don't know, it was made in Germany.
Okay, it's wherever this thing was in, like, was it in it was in a toy shop, and some witch noticed a spirit, that witch noticed a spirit like roaming around in the shop and put it in the doll. Witchcraft.
Stay away from that. All right, the
Yeah,
next one.
you're
What do we
not
have?
kidding. Hmm. Sorry.
That's all right. This is the haunting of the Borley Rectory. And this is, where is this one here? This is in Essex, England. The most haunted house in England, allegedly, according to Harry Price. The building was destroyed by fire, but still there are reports of ghosts and sounds there. What's going on with the Borley Rectory?
What is going on with the Borley Rectory? Yeah, yeah, majorly haunted. Can I have a look at the building again, please?
Sure.
And you're saying that the building no longer exists?
I think it doesn't exist. Let me check. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. It's very, very haunted. There was a lot of torture that took place in that building. A
And
lot
so,
of sexual abuse as well. Sorry, go ahead.
did the people that were tortured stay there, or did the act of torture tether them to that point?
Did the act of torture tether them to that point? Yeah, there was a lot of experimentation going on in this building. A
Okay,
lot of,
damage
mm,
destroyed in
mhm.
1944, so it's not there. Are those people that haunted it still tethered to that spot, or have they moved on?
Are they still tethered to that spot? Yeah, they're pretty much tethered to that spot. Yes.
How can they be freed?
How can they be? The experimentation was extremely traumatic for them. Um, that they're terrified to go anywhere else. So
How many?
you would need a ghost expert to go in and to cross them over, which that's something I do not do. I don't do that. There's a reason I don't do that. I was asked, "Oh, Liz, you want to join years ago? Join our ghost hunting group and we'll go to these haunted places and we'll cross, people over and you can go and do this and people." No. No, because what I found is it's very hard to do. You can't just say, "Oh, walk to the light." That rarely ever makes a difference. And then what happens is, "Oh, well, she's interesting. Let's go home with her."
Yeah, don't be attracted to that for sure. So the entities that are still here, roughly how many of them are we talking about?
200.
Oh my gosh,
Mm.
that's horrible. Stay away from that place. This is I believe where did it go? Okay, I couldn't find it. So this is another one. This is in Cumbria, England. It's an unknown artist allegedly mixed his own blood in with the painting, and this guy, Sean Robinson, lives in Cumbria, inherited it from his grandmother, and she said that it's haunted, and she had it in the basement. And he said strange things have happened since he got out. Nobody else in the family wanted it, surprisingly. So,
Mm.
is this painting haunted?
It has an entity attachment to it.
Is it the author of the artist?
Is it the artist? No, no, this is so dark that darkness has somehow attached itself to this painting.
It kind of looks like the artist may have had some issues, maybe. Um, did he have mental issues and did he really mix his blood in with the paint?
Did he really mix? Yes, his blood is there. Yes.
And so, did he see the things that he's painting, and did they then get trapped in the painting?
Did you see the things that you were painting? That's him. It's a self-portrait.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Mm.
So, who's trapped in it there? He's not in it though. He's moved on. We can ask this artist.
He has moved on, yes. Um, very troubled life, extremely mentally ill, heard voices. Um, what else am I getting here? There was some sort of element of darkness that was in him that was so big that it attached to this painting because that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to heal himself by creating this piece of work. And he released dark energy from his energy field and it attached to the painting.
What's the thing in the painting? What type of an energy thing is it?
The negative energy, well, if I'm picking through the emotions, it's like confusion, self-hatred, manipulation, lying, a lot of hatred for others, suspicion, paranoia. There's a lot of different dark emotions that are attached to this painting.
So, how did the artist decide to make a life lesson? And is he incarnated now, or is he still on the other side?
Hmm. Are you still incarnate? Are you incarnated? No, no, no. He doesn't want to come down here. He's one of those souls, and I've come across them before when I've been doing the CTT. He's one of those souls that you have to persuade to come to the earth plane, and they're very resistant. So
Hmm.
therefore, when there is a lot of resistance in the soul to come to the earth plane, it makes for an exceptionally difficult lifetime. So if there's anything that you want to embed in the soul, it's to not resist the reincarnation cycle. Even though lots of people, even with their conscious minds, do that. But within the soul consciousness, you really don't want to resist the reincarnation cycle, or your life will be uh, really troubled.
Hmm. All right. Well, that was interesting. Super terrifying. I would get rid of that painting if I had it. This is what is it? The Koh-i-Noor
Mm-hmm.
diamond controversy. Are you familiar with this? I think it's part of
Yes,
the
I
crown
am.
jewels. Um, can you tell us if this is actually haunted? Because there are a lot of haunting stories about jewels. India has
Um,
demanded its return.
is this is this diamond haunted? It has a lot of darkness attached to it.
How so?
Why? Why does it have the way that it came about? The way that I just feel it was stolen, or
Right.
parts of it were stolen. Something was stolen here. What else? People were treated very badly to hunt and mine for these diamonds. It just
So it's
has
that.
a lot of, sorry, it just has a lot of negative attachment to it.
And so what does that do for it? I mean, does that make it haunted? Does it have the souls and the transgressions of the people that made these slaves mine for these type of diamonds? Or
Hmm. Because it's the representation of such a large amount of suffering and pain, and I'm getting like enslavement almost. These diamond hunters or diamond miners were, whipped and beaten repeatedly. When you put this on your head, you do not want to wear this for a long period of time because the negativity or the negative attachment is so great that it could shift from the diamond into your soul.
Hmm. And has that happened often?
No, because I do not get that the crown was worn for a significant period of time.
Any chance that it'll be returned to India in the future?
Any chance that the diamond will be returned to India in the future? No, it's too valuable.
All right. Well, the next one we've got here is a haunted vase. Oh no, we can't find the vase. It's been stolen. We'll have to go to the next one then. There's the Koh-i-Noor diamond. This is a mirror allegedly owned by Bela Lugosi. And I wondered if we could ask if this is actually a haunted mirror in the Haunted Museum of Zach Bagans.
Is this actually a haunted mirror? It's not a haunted mirror, but if you look in the mirror behind you, there is a ghost standing there. So
Is
it's
it
the
Bela
ghost.
Lugosi?
Is it? No, but there is some sort of ghost that likes to play tricks on humans when they're looking in the mirror.
Hmm. What can Bela Lugosi tell us about how to celebrate Halloween?
Just have fun and enjoy yourselves.
What's the scariest thing he's ever seen or party ever played?
What's the scariest thing you've ever seen? You know, he's had some sort of spirit communication, but it's been communication with the dark, and it has like touched his body and woke him up in his sleep. But he thinks, oh, well, he doesn't understand that he's playing with darkness.
This is Bela Lugosi or this is Zach that's had this happen?
Oh, sorry, this guy that I'm looking at here.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask next about him because he's got all these haunted things in his museum. So
Mm.
what's he? That's crazy. That's happened to him.
Yeah, but he thinks, some communication is better than no communication.
Does he have any
And
attachments?
does he haven't? Not yet, but they would love to attach themselves to him.
I'd say, yeah, probably not the best idea. All right, let's see. The last one is well, here's another doll. This is the Leta the doll.
Oh
Um, because people love crazy spooky dolls.
my
Is this
golly.
it looks possessed, but is this possessed as well?
Whatever used to reside in this doll has gone.
Okay, but there was something.
Yes.
How did it go?
How did it go? It was called, some sort of entity called it into a different dimension. I believe it was finally called to go to the light. Now,
Wow.
the entity that was in this doll was one of those souls is like, I'm not going to the light. I don't care how much you want me to go to the light. When I die, I'm not going to the light. And then it was sort of lost here on the earth plane, and it decided to take up residence in this doll itself.
Well, at least we have a happy story with one doll out of the four. Liz, thanks so much for doing this. The haunted story. We'll come back to some of these next week, and we appreciate each one of you being here. Thanks for doing this, Liz. Thanks for having the courage, and
Oh
happy
my
haunting
God.
out there, everybody.
I am not going to sleep tonight. Thank you, Mr. Reality. And
There we
don't
go.
forget, Mr. Reality has a tip jar listed below.
See y'all.